Hello, sweet first grade friends. Today is Tuesday and we are back to talk about some more phonics. And something awesome that we're going to do today is we are going to read a story together that has silent E in it. And so we are also going to talk a little bit about suffixes being added to the ends of words that have silent E in them. So I'm so excited to do that with you today. Before we do that though, let's drill our alphabet. Let's also drill our short vowel sounds and long vowel sounds. And let's just kind of refamiliarize ourselves with some of those because we haven't done everything in a couple of days. So let's do a refresher and a reset today on Tuesday for that. And then we're going to start with our story and we're going to point out some suffixes that can sometimes be added to the ends of those words. It is not going to change the rule for silent E though. That vowel that comes just before it is still going to say it's the long vowel sound unless it is an exception, one of those tricky words that we talked about yesterday. I am so excited to get started. Here we go.
A apple I, B bat B, C cat K, D dog D, E ed E, F fun F, G game G, H hat H, I itch I, J jug J, K kite K, L lamp O, M man N nut O octopus P pan P, Q queen Qu, R rat S snake S, T top T, U up V van V, W wind W, X fox X, Y yellow Y, Z zebra Z, ALL ball all, AM ham am, AN fan an, ANG fang ang, ING ring ing, ONG song ong, UNG lung ung, ANK bank ank, INK pink ink, ONK honk onk, UNK junk unk.
Start with A. A, apple, I. Now let's do the short sound. A, safe, A. E, ed, E, Pete, E. I, itch, I, pine, I. O, octopus, O, home, O. U, up, U, mule, U.
All right, friends, let's take a moment and look at this picture. This is a picture of the story that we are going to read, Jake the Whale. Okay, in this, you're going to see that I have underlined the name Jake several times throughout the story. That is because it follows the silent E rule. It has the vowel, the consonant, and then the silent E, and that E on the end is not saying anything, but it is doing its job of jumping over the consonant and making the vowel that comes just before it say it's a long vowel sound. So in Jake, it is saying A. Now, if you will look, some of the words I have circled with a red line going through them. That means that they have the pattern of vowel, consonant, silent E on the end, but they do not follow the pattern. They are trick words. So it is not jumping, the E on the end is not jumping over the consonant, making the vowel that comes just before it say its long sound. It is a trick word. They do not follow that pattern. Then you will see the word waves underlined, and you will see that on the end there is a suffix, and Miss Hodge has circled that. This means that that word does follow silent E's pattern. The E is still silent, but he still has to be there. He's still jumping over the consonant V, and he is making A say it's a long vowel sound of A, so wave. But when you put that S on the end, it means there was more than one wave. So it becomes waves. I hope this helps you to understand how to read this story and understand the words that make up the story. Now let's read the story together.
All right, now that we've talked about the words with silent E in them and the ones that are going to be an exception to the rule, and then the ones that are not an exception, and that silent E is going to have that vowel just before it, say its long vowel sound. Let's read this together. I do want to point out once again, I know we talked about this in the picture, that there are some suffixes to the word, suffix S added to the end of word wave, so it changes the word from wave to waves. So that S is still going to make a sound, and that E is still not going to make a sound. And so that A is going to say w, a, v, z, and then we're just going to add that suffix to the end. So you must remember, if you're spelling these words, you still have to put that silent E on the end of them, okay? So we'll work some more with that later, but let's read this together now. Jake the whale. Jake the whale was very big. He had many whale friends. They all would ride the waves. One time, Jake and his friends were out on the waves, and Jake dove down into the sea. He went to hide, and his friends did not see where he went. They could not get him. I think that Jake is lost, said his friends. But Jake was not lost at all. He was flipping and jumping. They all played in the big waves together. Now I'm going to put a picture up, and I want you to pause it on the picture, and I want you to read this story out loud by yourself. So go ahead, and it's going to go to the next screen. It's going to show a picture, and I want you to pause it, read it, and then we're going to answer some questions together about the story. All right, now that we've all had a chance to read the story 2 times, you've read it with me and then you read it on your own, let's answer some questions and then fill out this little anchor chart together about it. Who were the characters in this story? Take just a minute and think about it. Okay, I like some of the answers I'm hearing. Okay, we know for sure Jake was a character in the story. Very nice. Who else was a character in the story? The whales. Very good. The whales. The whales that he was playing with. Okay, very nice answering those questions. Now, let's look at the next part of our little chart here that we're filling in. It says, where is the setting? The setting means, where does the story happen at? Very nice. Some of you are saying ocean, and some of you are saying sea. So we're going to say in the ocean. Okay, now let's fill out this next part. The main events. What is the main thing that is happening in this story? When it's introduced, it tells us about a certain whale who likes to ride waves. So who was that? Do you remember? Jake. So one of the events is Jake, and he is doing the waves. Waves. And next part, what is he doing? Very nice. He's hiding. So Jake hides. I'd. Oh, I gotta remember to put my suffix s. Very good. And I remembered to put my e as well. So don't forget that silent e. Now let's talk about the last thing that happens in the story. So Jake rides the waves, Jake hides, and then at the end what happens? Very nice. They all play together. So we're going to put they all play together. All right. At the end of this video, you are going to see that Ms. Hodge has attached some words that are going to have suffix s on them that also are going to have silent e. So we're going to say the word first without the suffix s added, and then we're going to say the word with suffix s added. Had such a great time with you guys today, and I can't wait to see you soon. And just please continue watching our videos, the foundations videos, the math videos, the just fun for reading videos, and the journeys videos. We love you guys and we miss you so much, and we hope to be back together soon. Goodbye.